Welcome to Meadowbrook Memories podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glester Prince. My co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. In over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small co-educational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 girls and 400 boys, into a successful sports and scholastic champions, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we will be speaking to persons, both males and females, who are actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and family and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment that created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement that you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Hello, this is Jelly, your Meadowbrook Memories host. Would you like to know how Meadowbrook won 7 trophies in 4 years in the 1980s? Purchase a copy of my book, The Startling Surprise for a Friend, a Relative, or a Student at Meadowbrook. Thank you. Check the link below. Go. Today is Sunday, January 7, 2024, and welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Memories. Me as usual, Glester, our Lance, our Prince, our Jelly, and by now I know say anyone of those names will do. Joining us as co-host today is the best night watchman in the business, Donovan Thomas, our Dante, our Tegreg, as in better known. And you must go back and listen to episode number 5 and listen to Dante Meadowbrook Memories in his own words. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button while listening to Dante Meadowbrook Memories in my own words, as me say. A link to Dante episode will be in the description box of this podcast, this episode. Also join us today for this episode, as me say from episode number 4, is the second hardest working footballer who ever come to Meadowbrook. Luke Witter, as only I return, I'm say probably run more miles see my Meadowbrook, and you should go back and listen to Luke Meadowbrook Memories in his own words on episode number 4. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button while listening to Luke Meadowbrook Memories. A link to episode number 4 will be in the description box of this episode. Our guest today started in Meadowbrook in 1979, and in the early days at Meadowbrook, he focused on his academics. Because as I'm saying, as him bio to me, him low for the common entrance the first time, so him have to come at Meadowbrook and just focus on the academics. Him just follow the sports team them and watch more of the match. He started scoring at some of the Sunlight matches and eventually he started training and playing on that winning 1986 Sunlight Cup team. The last cricket team will ever win a cricket trophy for Meadowbrook back in 1986, and that almost come up to 40 years, and a long time that. But without further ado, Meadowbrook Memories welcome the man with a famous last name, Maurice White, and I don't think Earth, Wind and Fire here with us this evening because anybody will not get that, though, as a dated thing that Maurice White and Earth, Wind and Fire, he must explain to me how that did work with that name there, so. Welcome, Maurice. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, Maurice White, class of 84, just quiet one. Yeah, 2 Maurice at that time and me, but I was a quiet one, the one behind the scene.
Okay. And them never have your famous last name, though.
No. I think my mother like that, group, so she named us.
Oh, she...
my name, right? And she had a son named Barry White also, so,
Okay.
It was really something.
A musical thing, yeah.
Yeah, a musical thing,
Yeah, man, yeah. Welcome, Maurice. I'm glad that you have joined the conversation, my brother. I look forward to getting to the conversation.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, man. And Dante, reintroduce back yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man. Evening again, everybody. Evening, the audience. Good evening, everybody. Donovan Thomas, class of 85. Pleasure to be here again. With some of my inspirations at Meadowbrook, Great people, Maurice, Loki, Jelly yourself. Looking forward to the conversation.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Dante. And Loki, reintroduce back yourself, my brother.
Yes, evening to everyone. And this is Luke with a class of 84. I went to sixth form and finally left 86. And these guys here, I mean, we used to hang out after school many a days, and it's good to link up and hear their side of the story because everyone have an identity at Meadowbrook, and it shined, So I'm happy to be here to share this moment with you all.
Yeah, thank you, Loki. Thank you, Loki. And Maurice, by now you're supposed to know the first question not for everybody who come by them conversation, Did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
Well, that's a kind of straightforward thing, 'cause actually I bid for KC, JC, and Meadowbrook was and Calabar, but Meadowbrook was my last choice. But in a sense, Meadowbrook chose me.
So you never know what the Meadowbrook they at all?
I never went to Meadowbrook no time before that, but I knew there was a school near Meadowbrook because I lived in here.
Oh, which part? I'm never asked. Which part you take common and which part I live at the time?
Yeah, I went to Solofield College, that famous school off Whitehall Avenue.
Yeah.
But I live at Reddy's Road.
Okay. So
Reddy's Road, between 100 and they call it Park Lane.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're on Shane and them man that in the same class.
Yeah. Luki was in my class. Oh, you mean my Solofield? Yes, Kitty.
Yeah, man.
Kitty. Actually, Jana was with us, before, but he left us.
Oh, yeah, Jana was in Solofield?
Yeah, Jana, Leon Johnson.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Both of them was with me. At least I actually was sparring with those guys before they left. They left me there because, as I say, I was cycling.
Oh, them leave. Them pass up common entrance before you.
Yeah.
I got you.
That means Jana was young for his age, because Jana ended up playing Colts with us.
Yeah.
Here too. So that was true. That definitely makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna point down upon the picture of SM Loki. Guys, it's a Jana that's small.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
To be honest, there was a lot of us that was small because me and Maurice ended up in the same class, and we were smaller of the rest and bigger compared to us. I wouldn't say Jana was small. He was bigger, but yes, we were all small.
Yeah, I suppose everybody's smaller them days. Ever true, Loki say. Yeah,
when you go to school first.
Put it that way. Man, that he was a bigger small.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell because Jana was so mature too,
Yeah.
Even in his cricket and stuff.
Yeah, and Dana.
Yeah.
So it's a Maurice, you come to Meadowbrook now, you never know that at all. The first day you come on the campus, what impression you get at Meadowbrook when you come to the first day?
Well, I was so happy, The first thing, I was so glad that I passed my common entrance. I was going to high school. So when I came to Meadowbrook, the scenery was so, great and beautiful. That I never forget that scenery, I tell you. Because the difference between Solofield and Meadowbrook was so green and fresh and, Swallowfield had a lot of stones and grass. There was no grass at Swallowfield. So you had a lot of stone and gravel and, Meadowbrook was so green with trees and all them things. So the difference was so nice.
And the big eye wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Yeah.
that was the difference.
Yeah, I remember that with Solofield. That is like a prison wall.
That was and a lot of stones and gravel on the ground.
Yeah.
Out of the track field was stone. I tell you, no dirt, stone, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
It was fast different when it comes to Meadowbrook. Slug screen place, and also the willow tree.
Oh yeah, I can't forget the willow tree that Maurice.
Nobody.
I tell you.
And when you come there, I wall never built, Maurice.
No, not at Meadowbrook. No, there was the wall that was there. You could walk over it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember.
Or you just go to the road.
With the
Through
wheel.
by going through over the wall.
Yeah,
It
man.
wasn't a wall. It was a fence.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
fence,
it's a wall
right?
fence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fence with columns in
yeah,
between.
like a wall building on
yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah.
The willow tree is almost part of the fence, Lukey. It's like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Top
That
field,
was
right
it.
here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
the fence, I think,
it
was
was a
by
fence.
the veranda, the front veranda as well.
I mean, where the office was.
Yeah, under the almond tree where the bursar office was. Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
yeah, that was Bursa.
extension to that.
Where
Right.
the assembly,
Yeah.
the original office was right. So when they come, the office had moved to the main building. Yeah. Where the office, you know, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the office was there then.
But when me just come to Meadowbrook, that was the office, you know. The assembly hall upstairs there, so was,
County Hall. I
Yeah,
see.
well, okay.
yeah, man.
For us, that was what the bursar office, and on the other side
Yeah,
was
upstairs,
guidance
yeah.
Guidance counselor.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, that definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Maurice and I entered the same year, 1979. So he's gonna share the same experience in terms of what the school
Look
had
like,
at the
I
time.
feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, me, I try to remember where the staff room was. I'm more than likely over there, so somewhere. I just can't remember it over there.
No, man, the staff room
Oh.
was where the
Go ahead.
staff room is.
No, me not talk full the time, that Dante. Me I talk when me go where the staff room was.
Oh.
Because that building never
At one
finished it, you
point,
know.
the staff room.
Jelly, what year you
staff room
there
was up
again?
there.
74 me start, Loki.
That was 5 years before us. That is me and Maurice, and maybe 2 to 3 years before Dante.
Yeah.
No one Dante
When
start
we-
after 180 Dante start.
When we came, Jelly was leaving, but Jelly was what? In
Me not because 6 farms, so that's me leave 82.
the farm that time. Yeah.
Me start 18. You know.
Yeah, 1 year behind us.
So Loki start, Dante start after 1 Loki, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year after us.
You
1
know,
year.
this while I thought he was younger than that. You know, I didn't know he was 1 year behind us.
No, Dante.
He was just
1 year. 1 year. 1 year.
definitely.
So Maurice, what some of the people me come at school and meet you know on the first week, first month? Will you remember?
Well, I remember the teacher, my farm teacher was Miss Davis. So,
Davis.
I definitely remember her. I think she was a home ec teacher.
She
was a
was
nice-
part of the whole
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, she was a nice lady. So we definitely met her and went to the classroom with her. For first one was by the near the home ec also, I think. No, Loki?
We were the last one.
Last one,
We were
yeah,
the
near
last.
bathroom. It was a bathroom right beside.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
Let me ask this. You and Luke were in the same class. I know you're
Same
in
class.
the
Yeah,
same class.
the
Okay.
first one. The first one.
Yes.
We're in 1J.
Even though he was very quiet, he stood out. Because of his quietness, he stood out. We were like, why is this guy not talking? And you would see him sit at the back of the class. I think that's where he sat, near Gasford Reed. I think he was from Gasford Read. And you would think this guy's asleep because he's so quiet and you don't see his eye moving or anything. So he stood out with that respect.
You know what I'm looking? My main power was observing. So that was my thing. I generally do a lot of observations. So I don't talk a lot, I just observe. So maybe I was thinking I was sleeping, but I was just observing. And you learn a lot
Yeah.
by observing.
Good.
That's it.
That's true. That's true.
So what's some of the other man them meet? You remember Maurice?
All right.
Man or woman?
Was it-
Boys or
Our
girls?
class,
Most of the guys were they were not really big standout like some of the other classes. We had like who we had?
yes.
Jerome
We were
Steele,
under-
a guy named Jerome Steele. You know those names?
Yes, he
There was
went
Patrick
to
Garrett.
Woolmer's. Jerome Steele went to Woolmer's after in second form.
Yeah, I think he left. And there was Patrick Jarrett.
Yes.
Lindsay was in our class also, Lindsay Quarry.
Lindsay
He
Quarry
one of
was
them.
with.
Yeah, he was one of the brilliant ones. Yeah, Lindsay Quarry.
Gasford
was-
Reed.
That's what yeah. There was a guy
Well,
by class.
I think Figure was in our.
Leroy Shakes? Was Shakes with us? Leroy Shakes.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Yeah, the albino guy.
We had Andrew Williams, who was English, and he had brothers in third form and
Yeah,
fourth form.
yeah.
And
You
then
know what I say? His last name was English? He was an English guy.
It was English.
Yeah,
No,
I remember Andrew.
Williams or Roberts?
Because-
Andrew Roberts.
Oh, because Andrew was one of those guys who paired with me. He was doing 5. I don't know if you remember that guy.
Yes, Dwayne Five. Of course, I had fights with him.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't know that. Cause
Yeah,
he
he
was
grew
one of
his nail too long, and every time him like touch you or something, him scrape him. I
yeah,
say, why you have
kind of aggressive.
so long?
He was kind of aggressive, yeah. So I had
Yes, he
about
was.
5 guys in the group that was moving with me. Because I had a group that we were moving at school, you know. He was a Christopher Meir. He was a bit kind of, they call him like a nerd. He was a
That's
Indian
Christopher
mixing
Meir.
guy. Meir. Meir. He was
Mir.
an Indian guy. Yeah, Meir.
Christopher Meir was
Not
like
Christopher
sharp,
Meir, you know.
isn't he? Christopher Meir
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
very
Yeah, he
quiet
was like
and
that.
don't talk
Yeah,
much, simple,
yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
timid.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys were the guys who was surrounding me. He was also Dennis Harriet. They call him Fuzzy. He wear glasses. I don't know if you remember Dennis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vaguely,
yeah,
vaguely.
vaguely might. Yeah. So those guys were around me. So you know, I surround myself with those guys in the early part of my school years
Mm-hmm.
because
Yes.
they actually after school they normally follow me home. Most of those guys. You know, by Redis Road, and that was a dangerous place. But at that time, it was nice. So
Yeah.
all of those guys usually follow me to Redis Road, right at my home, where sometimes my mother would provide, you know, food for everybody and all them things. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
What?
yeah, it was a good thing.
But at
And
that time,
sometimes,
yeah, go ahead, finish up, Maurice. 'Cause I have a question about that, but finish up.
yeah, and sometimes we'll go by Christopher Meir house. He was more like a more uptown guy. So we'll go
Yeah,
to
he's
his house. Was by
small.
Merck Highway. You know Merck Highway? That
Yeah,
side?
one,
Yeah,
yeah. I've read it road, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we'd go down there. And then, you know, we'd ride a bicycle called 10 speed. Them time, not everybody had a 10 speed. So, you know,
No, not
yeah,
everybody can
that
afford
was
a
the
10
days.
speed, yeah.
Yeah, at that time, yeah. So those
That
were the
means
good old days.
I've traveled with you one day. I remember going around there riding his bicycle and eating the
Oh,
East
yeah,
Indian.
you came.
It's true.
Yeah, East, you know what you say? You know what you say, Loki? East Indian
Yep.
mango, yeah, there's a lot of that.
I
A lot of
remember.
those things. Yeah, yeah. So those were the early years.
Yeah,
We had ladies too.
yeah,
You
but
know,
you call out
what a
some of
girl by
them
name.
girls, them, yeah.
All right. Donna Skies, I think, was one of the girls, no?
Mm.
I
Mm.
don't remember if she was in our class. It don't sound right. I think she was
Debbie
in M.
Dewey,
But Debbie DeHuene, yes.
yeah.
Michelle,
Nadine was in our class. Nadine Moulton.
Oh, okay.
I remember she was in our class. There was a girl by the name of Grace Kuranda. I don't know if you remember her.
yes. A
In
little
fact, her
child.
brother was a famous footballer from Calabar named Patrick Paranda. Call him
Mm-mm.
Bugs.
Bob.
Bugs, yeah.
Box.
He came from Solofield with me, but he went to Calabar at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So those were the
Mhm.
girls there that I remember.
There was a
There was also a
girl,
girl
I
by the
think,
name of
I don't know if
Michelle.
it was an exchange student. Her name was Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle White or Michelle something. But
I know we had a Michelle. We had a Michelle Charlton. But she
no,
was
not
like
Michelle Charlton.
that
Right.
as well.
Michelle was a very white girl. Like she looked like she comes straight from
See. Yeah,
She
because at that time,
the
you had
lightest and
exchange students, you know. Yeah,
yes.
you had the exchange
Oh,
students at that
really?
time.
Where am I come from mostly?
Yeah.
She didn't in second form. She was only in first form.
I think they were from a small island, maybe Guyana, one of those countries.
Oh, really? Me
You
never
had
even
people
know that.
coming from different. But yeah, at that time, you had people coming from another small island. They call it exchange student, like Duke said. Yeah, exchange student.
To be honest,
Uh-huh.
there was at least 4 people that were in our class that moved out and went to another class. Was Sean Simpson in our class?
Sean, I remember Sean, a brown guy.
Yeah, Sean Simpson. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember seeing him. Yeah, I remember
in
him.
our
Sean.
class. And
Yeah.
he didn't continue through school. He left us somewhere.
No, I don't. No, I didn't stay. No, I
Michelle
don't remember him.
left in Andrew Roberts is Andrew Roberts. It come to me now. It's Andrew Roberts. He left in second form. Jerome Steele left in second form. So quite a few of our classmates left.
Yeah, they left. They didn't stay. No, some didn't.
May I have a
Kennedy
question?
was Kennedy Williams in our class as well?
I don't remember him. Don't remember him.
Yeah, it sounds vague. I remember hooking up with Kennedy Williams, and he was one of the guys. It's like you guys were one of the better guys on the sports team. Like when I had a football team, 1J, the football team, it would be me, you, and Gaswood Reed and Patrick Jarrett.
Yeah,
So
we were the.
Lindsay as well.
I can ask a
As Luke,
question.
Yeah, go ahead,
yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Dante.
How did it work out in the interfarm? Because I'm not hearing a call no
You,
ball
you
and
know,
all
you need to hear what
No,
people say.
beaten
We
stick.
were the one of the better players
Where's
in
that
the
about a beating stick?
school.
We had 4 or
Remember?
5 people in the class would have an idea, and the rest,
Yeah.
sometimes we use
No,
girls.
they couldn't listen. You couldn't listen. That's why I was saying our class was one of the what you call it, the mediocre class in regards to sports. We
Uh,
didn't have anybody to really do anything.
No, but I think what they did, that class was built from the overspill, because they had
Maybe, yeah, maybe
MHL
that.
before us. There were only
Yeah.
3 farms. In first farm, there
Yeah.
was only
Right.
MHS.
HS. Yeah.
And they added J, which is the overspill.
Yeah.
And that's
So
why we have enough
it was our
boys.
class.
So
Yes,
it
yes,
was just
Okay.
a four first farm or them that have the shift system by that time.
They introduced a shift system that time.
Also now four
but-
second first, so how much team are playing that farm?
About
it was 2 shifts? 8?
7.
I think it
Okay,
was
huh?
7.
7. We had MHSJ in first shift and MHS
Yeah.
second shift.
Also,
M2 and
yeah, 7.
H2 and S2.
Oh, I see.
And they still couldn't win a match, okay?
No,
we did have much players, you know.
Jelly,
That's it.
Them they have some
because
big
that is
stars,
when
you
they
know.
identified Maurice and I as standouts in our class, because
Yeah.
there's only 2 guys to think about.
Yeah.
Remember at that time you had Salt and those guys on the other side. You know? We didn't have any side compared to those sides.
Yeah. I hear you. But
I think we had Neil Campbell in our class, and what I did, he was sort of more broader than the rest of us, and I just threw him in the goal because we so small, the ball can easily pass us, but him a little bigger, take more space.
Because yeah. Yeah, man. We actually struggled at Interfarm and so on, but you know,
yeah.
that was our problem.
Competitor, really. It was just there for the numbers.
Yeah. May I ask you a question before I ask about the teacher that must stand out to you? You mentioned say your friend and have to follow you go home. Because you talk about 1979, one of the most
something like
volatile time in Jamaica, and you live at one of the most volatile era, because you walk on Red Road, and you don't know where red switch to green. So, how you manage to navigate that in them time?
No, there were divisions at that time, you would know. Because from your walk on Reddy's Road, it would be mostly green go right down to my side. Common would be Labour right, go right back down until you reach my side, which is Park Lane, that would be Labour right. Then 100 now beside us would be PMP going back. So the changes, you would have to go through so much of the changes in call it politics.
Yeah. So the question me ask, when I walk on Red Road, go down to your area, then you didn't feel safe?
Yeah, I was at the time.
Okay.
Because I was used to the era and the people knew me well. So, because every day, actually, going to school, I actually walk to school every day and walk back in the morning and evening. I didn't take any bus when I was going to school. It was so close and easy that I just walk every day.
Okay.
Jelly, I think stage, our age was not involved in politics, so it wasn't targeted.
Right. That's something I realized, okay. It only nobody now got trouble at all. It would be like...
No, I wouldn't.
10-year-old walking on the street, no politics is brought to him, no.
No, not at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be like 16, 17 or above that.
Only little problem we might have at that time was the only same school guys rigging up, seeing that they're taking set on like Christopher Mears, seeing that he was a youth from the other, from the what you call it, upper town.
Uptown, yeah.
They wanted to extort him and all them things there. But I was there, most of the time them couldn't trouble him.
Protect him certain way. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So that's why they were clinging to me at that time. Because we actually had guys from our school, You remember Peter Dawson? You remember that name?
Yeah, man. Peter Dawson.
He had a bigger brother. I think it was Matthew Dawson. He was from the common era at that side. And him usually give a lot of trouble. So when him see me, I just say, leave him alone. And him would know him.
Because you know him. You live. Yeah, I got you.
He was from Sutherfield also. Most of those guys I knew. All of us came from the similar era, similar school.
Yeah.
It was protected. Nobody would really trouble him them time.
Oh, that's a good point you make, Luke. At that age, nobody not trouble you because
Nobody not really trouble you just so.
when me I come to school and me I walk through Aki
Inducted.
Walk, me never feel no
Yeah.
way at all. I'm walk from Pembroke
Yeah.
come straight up,
No, there was no
Right.
threat of that.
No. You know, I'm not think about that at all. I want to tell you, say, when me know, sir, that area there is a certain political leaning. Now, long after me left school,
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, it's true.
Right.
which is how it was when they have a gas riot.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
when we really find out the political division and everything, 1980 elections.
Right.
That was the time.
After the election, yeah.
Brought it out, yeah.
It did reach a boiling
That was
point
on
at
a
the time.
reverse.
Yeah. So, who are some of the teachers me remember, Maurice?
Miss Gillis, she lived near our side at that time. Remember that name?
Yes,
Miss
English teacher.
Gillis? I think she passed off. English teacher.
Yes.
You remember her? Miss
Townsend.
Makala? Mr. Townsend, yeah. Mr. Townsend was
Townsend, that's the
religious education.
Religious education, right. I better try to remember to Dante, yeah.
Yeah, religious education.
Yeah, man,
It was Mr.
Judges and Kings, that green book.
It was Mr. Dean, it was economics and POB.
Yeah.
Remember, vividly. Who else? I said Miss Gillis. Oh, there was Miss Makala, geography. Remember that short talking?
Yeah, man.
Kalanjo, the geography.
Name for her. You remember that name?
No, we're not going to say that.
Behind the paid wall.
Look, I don't know.
That's
But we're not gonna say it.
Tell you.
Behind the paid.
So we're not gonna say it.
Positive.
We don't have to say that, Luke, you know.
She was a good teacher, great teacher, a good teacher. I remember her. Yeah.
Neighbor as well, so I could not keep up any arms out in her class.
Yeah.
Oh, she was the neighbor, Luke, yeah.
Yeah, she was 2 houses across from me, across the roundabout.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know. Didn't know
One
at all.
of my favorite teachers. That she was, yeah.
Yeah.
Suppose I tell you that Davis was right behind me. Miss Davis lived right behind my house.
What
So
you near you too?
first from there, couldn't move.
You had to be of yourself at that time, eh?
Yeah, that's why she gave me class captain. You know, remember I was class captain?
Yeah, I know you was.
And then I talked to the people, them, and them don't want to listen. Someone said, I resign. And she said, you just can't take up yourself and resign like that.
Boy.
They don't rule, you know, man. They don't want to listen to me.
So look, you had the captaincy from early, you see?
Mm-hmm.
From that time. There was Miss Pottinger, I think. There was a Miss Pottinger. She was history, no?
Yeah.
Who was maths teacher at that time?
It was Campbell, I think she named. She was, and she wore a low sole cut.
Oh, I see. I just kind of remember her vividly, yeah.
Up in the second and third form, but first one, I think it was Campbell.
Campbell. So those were the main teachers.
Teachers in remember, yeah. But let me ask you something, Maurice, because in your bio you say you come and you focus on your academics, like you don't want to play,
definitely.
you never wanted to play sports. You have ambition to say you want to represent Meadowbrook when you come Meadowbrook.
I didn't have that in mind first, no. As I said, that focus mainly on bookwork. I was just doing my homework and doing my studies and all them things. And not saying I wasn't playing cricket or football and so along the way, but not seriously. Because I think we had a place that we play football every evening. You remember the place, Loki?
Red carpet.
In the prep school.
Oh, over red carpet.
Yeah, red carpet. Yeah, we play football every evening over there.
Involved.
Red carpet. Yeah.
One love chip.
Yeah, man. We play a lot of football over there.
That's where we get the name Tegre, you know.
It was terrible.
Only time I go outside is when I go prep school to buy them sugar bun, but I never go play ball over there. So we used to play right in front of bookstore, right in front of S, right this up on the, with the box football, the stuff.
Kick off. We play a lot of that though. I know what people usually do. Usually cover the shoes with polish, a lot of polish. And if you kick off the box, however, everybody wants to kick you. So you have to run to the base. That was one of the famous games we played.
Yeah.
Sometimes all those guys not playing would rush you and kick you up. I tell you. Better not get a kick off.
Yeah. No, man, we used to
Yeah,
play football and cricket over red carpet, okay. That's a
yeah, man. We play a lot it over there.
long tradition,
And
that at all.
I
the
just didn't.
concrete was the main cricket in here. You remember the concrete by
Up at the top
top field?
field, yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of extra
so
sugar.
when you start getting interested in the sports then, Maurice, what inspired you for want to play the sports or get involved in a sports?
As Luke can tell you, I followed the football from I was a tender age, but I didn't play any.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the Pepsi
think he
matches, and so
forced.
I was there.
He was forced to play the class games because I had to really rally my team. And he was, I could rely on him for the football and I could rely on him for the cricket when it comes to interform. But I think being that our class did not have enough boys, he was forced in it to stay with it.
Just like that. Just so. I was not really just playing because I wanted to play all the way. I had to do it. But I followed the football a lot. Pepsi and Coles, I followed all of them.
Yes, he was
Because
always.
all of those guys I knew well. Kirk Smith, all of those guys were my schoolmate, and so I coming from Swallowfield and coming playing for Meadowbrook. I was around them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Leon Johnson, all of those guys. So I was around it, but I didn't take go to play any. I didn't try out with none side at that time.
Go ahead, Dante.
I have a quick question there. Maurice, I know you used to follow the football and the cricket. You're an ardent supporter. But you didn't play Pepsi cricket and Colts cricket.
No, that I was saying I didn't play nothing.
You went straight into Sunlight.
Yeah, straight Sunlight. But I followed them, Actually, the Sunlight team from 1984-83, I was among them, going with them to matches and so on.
I remember.
Yeah, I was scoring sometime. Actually, carry gear sometime. Do all kind of things. I even traveled Mr. Here, the Dread, a lot of time. So I was around them, but I didn't go out for the side. You understand?
Yeah.
Fourth farm, fifth farm.
Yeah. When Jelly, you people won in 82, I was so elated, man. Although I was not so close at that time. That was the thing that pushed me to follow you people, and
So I just bring up that. Were you surprised that Meadowbrook? When you come at Meadowbrook we never win nothing before. Were you surprised that we started winning?
Not really, no. Upon me, at least we're going to P and Mr. Here, and the other P teachers. Upon what I saw they putting forward to the students, I knew we were on a development process. I could see we're getting better. And each match we play, you could see that we were playing better and we could win most of the time.
That's true.
Yeah. So I was not surprised.
Even when Reese was captain in the under-14 team, I was privileged to be on it. We had talent. We had a lot of talent, because Minot was on it, the Gobblers were on it, Facey was on it.
It was a good side,
Yeah. And I remember we almost qualified for like the semi-finals, so we knew we had talent. So
as I said, Jelly, the foundation was being built, so I was not surprised. You understand? I saw the foundation being built. Yeah. So when you people won?
Yeah, so you follow the team from them. So which one of the players them stand out to you, remember, from that team there?
Football or cricket?
The cricket first and then the football.
With cricket, what is it? The PS bowler. What's his name again? Always.
Maurice?
You had a PS bowler. Yeah, it was one of them, but there was one before him.
Eddie. Or Kraken.
Eddie was one of my favorite players, so yeah. I was kind of close to Eddie. But in your time, Jelly, there was a PS bowler, a very fast person. What name again?
Kraken the attack.
Kraken, yeah. I really was impressed with him.
Yeah, man.
I was really very impressed with him.
Yeah, like right in Maurice, if you remember Kraken to right, did you?
Yeah, man. I remember seeing him. He was a great bowler. Most of the guys could really help themselves with the baton. You, Cheddar, all those guys. We had a good team building, man.
And the footballer them, who was some of the ball them stand out in the early days? Or you remember?
Oh,
You come at school, come
Piggy
to Johnny
as the
Pecker?
keeper. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That was Danny
Pig-
Pecker was one of the best midfielder to me.
Weepo,
Saw Danny Pecker.
Mitchie,
What's his name? Mitchie. Yeah. There was a winger.
Bugs,
What's his name?
Big Man,
There was a winger.
Heaney.
Like a big man. There was the next one.
Oh, Tony
Heaney.
Reynolds?
No, Tony Reynolds came from Swallowfield. So I knew Tony Reynolds.
Okay.
There was a next one, man.
The late Tony Reynolds, R.I.P. Yeah.
Forget him right name. Pee-wee or Power or something like that we call him, man.
Pee-wee
Yeah.
was a midfielder, man.
No, man, well, him play like him a winger. So we could have mistaken him for winger at the time.
No, this guy usually touch and go, he would stop the ball and go. It was a great winger thing. I don't remember his name. But for the regular players, what was his name? Tony, he was in sixth form. So much.
For the bench.
Ben. Ferdinand Bent and all those guys.
One centre forward.
Yeah, there was also King. King was from my year, so I know King.
Well, Lester King.
Lester King, yeah.
He was a year ahead of us. Lester King was
Oh, and that, let me tell you, when I came to Meadowbrook, there was a guy who was living by my area. I didn't know he was going to Meadowbrook until I realized he was playing Man Cup. I think his name was Joseph Wood. He was a defender.
Man, yeah. Wood in a mic there, man. Yeah. Yeah, Wood started Meadowbrook the same year, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy, Joseph Wood.
Mm-hmm. You have good memory though, Maurice, trust me. You call up some name, man.
We had some good players. Very good players.
Than me at that time.
The rookie in the year, the man I say, him is an observer. Can you observe?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. And those people like me.
During the years I was following the sport, all they say I was not playing, I was following it. So I knew all of these people. I was watching it and, observing that we had a good side. I was building a good side and we had a chance to win most of the time. But it's just that, Miss McLaren and you just said, this killer instinct was not there yet.
I did not see us as a walkover during that time either. Even in first form, we were always because I knew the Manning Cup team was doing well with the great Piggy in goal.
They were, yeah. And the young side, Pepsi, and the coach were playing good too. So, a good side to win.
Mm-hmm. So how it make you feel when we win the first time, Maurice? Can you talk about that? Say it feel good, say Meadowbrook win at it.
But you know what I regretted most? I didn't get to go to the match.
Oh, I buy now. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the match. Only when the guys them come back and I hear that we win. I was so elated, it was so joyful. I tell you. That we were especially against Calabar. This aside, we never really like Calabar at that time, I tell you. They were my neighbors.
Cool. I was just
it was a rivalry, big rivalry.
Arch rival, that man. And a small rival.
Calabar was one of the greatest rivals at that time, yeah.
A Redwood Road derby.
Yeah. I knew a lot of guys going to Calabar, so, they were our rivals. We usually go over there, even go play football and things. Carrot soccer and things down Calabar. So know the
Yeah, man, it was sweet. But Calabar for two. Because I used to take quite walk over,
Yeah, it was sweet. Very sweet victory.
Yeah.
And the way Spanner dealt with you guys, man, I was so joyful. I was so happy. She look like
she made us as a school, she made us be aware that these people are doing well and we need to support them and be proud of them.
Yeah. She went out over and supported the cricket team, man.
Yeah, man. I know.
I don't know. Tell me something. At that time, you people were being fed, like getting lunch and so?
Yeah, man. By the time we did reach the final, there's a lunch program set up for it's a year.
That man.
And when we get help from Wolipa, as we call them the union, Wolipa support.
Past
students.
Mr. Davis and all them guys there.
Yeah, Mr. Bell Davis, Mr. Beckford. Yeah. And the staff, them Wolipa staff to chip into Miss
Even the under 14 at that time was also fed. So there was a program.
There was a good thing, yeah. And I remember, supporters, because as I remember, there was a guy named Patrick Taylor. He usually come to school. Stop supporters or cricket side.
Yeah.
My next guy,
You remember?
What I was playing, they were all in.
Yeah, go ahead, Maurice.
In our time, G brother, Bell Nevis.
Extraordinary.
Oh, so
No man.
Dan up on your attack, Benji.
Yeah man. Benji was one of the biggest supporters at the cricket team.
Yeah, man, they used to play upon Bloodfire Posse. I don't think that banded them out.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
And that is a key thing with this thing, support. So this was a great thing.
I want to tell you, one of the biggest unknown support we get, you remember the supermarket, I really drew them, Harold Supermarket?
Yes.
Oh, remember that supermarket?
Most of the food, that one they provide to us,
Oh,
through a link, You hear me, I tell you? And he used to come at some of the match, Afterwards, remember, yeah, man, Mr. Year and him did have a good. I whoever met the link, I don't know who they met the link. Maybe I just, So most of the rice and flour and chicken back where I lick up for lunch and all of it. He used to come from him. But enough man never know that.
Yeah, man, I remember our supermarket. I didn't know that.
Yeah, right.
Extension. I thought it was at the canteen, giving us a hand.
No, man, no. It would have provide because we food usually cook separate road at the back part in the Luke. I don't know food.
Yeah, in the canteen.
I didn't know separation, no.
Yeah, man, they would have a special one at the back, like with it.
Round up warming.
Yeah, run at warming. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like a special cooking a go on. Somebody from the staff would have come around there. Ancillary staff would have come take care of that. The cricket team, Luke, remember the cricket? I don't know the football. I look different.
I don't know either. All I know is the football team at the time went in the back of the canteen extension there, and we would get our lunch.
Separate.
Yes, on the table.
Yeah.
On the table. There was some tables around here.
Yeah. No, man, with the start, especially all the week, like when we go play semi-finals and finals, because like a 2-3 day matches, it's like they would have feed and we get food. Like we never really camp out, but like they get come to school the day before. The week before, I remember I train. And we get feed, like, because I prepare up for the finals and all the way there.
Yeah, man.
When you think about it, the preparation, everything, Preparation.
Yeah, that was a key. That was a key, yeah.
Because prepare so that 2 or 3 day match I play and I get lunch at a certain time, I eat at a certain time. So the week before, I them practice, I them train the way I go through, Loki. Them train the way I go through for the cricket match. I know the cricket is a longer game than the football, so I do something. But yeah. So when you got go ahead, Maurice. So when I get after something.
I just remember Dougie. I think it was Dougie, the footballer. Remember somebody named Dougie?
Dougie Laughman.
Dougie Laughman.
Dougie Laughman. Yeah, man, he was a great player. Just remember him. Dougie Laughman.
Yeah, become a member before he become from KC. Become there 1 year.
Yeah, he was a winger.
Oh, that's it. I didn't know.
I'm probably doing a yata. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the person, yeah.
I'm here talking about stop and go. Yeah.
Stop and go, man. Him do a lot of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me never asked him, Maurice, because I say eventually you start go out for the team, the man, all and even actually train the team when in 1986. So you fit in the team, them and start scoring all them way there.
Yeah, because I was really around him, so, I fit in easily.
Mm-hmm.
You actually, one of the practice matches, you carried us down to States, I remember.
When the bus broke down?
Yeah, I was there. He was the person who was
you did one of match, Maurice?
Yeah, I ran watch out the match.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, man, ran watch out the match, man. Yeah.
I got a wicket or two, but I was bowling spin.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you up on that team now with the carry? Yeah.
He don't actually walk past one of the ball when the guy hit me. 4.
Yeah. I remember that match. I never even was a part of that team, the Maurice. I did not remember that. Yeah.
I remember that's I know say States people. They either love cricket or something. I see in the evening when we was coming home, a couple of the guys came back with us. Remember from States?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Delroy, they come with it. Delroy Morgan used to play one time play for Jamaica.
Morgan. Yeah. You know what I said? Big cricketer in the end. He was outside practicing his cricket the whole evening, after when he came coming home,
Yeah.
That's a new yeah. The commitment man was really there.
Yeah.
Delroy Morgan, man. I remember. Yeah.
Delroy end up being my co-worker for many years.
Oh yeah, I never know that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we go we toured the whole Caribbean to play cricket and all them things.
Oh, you and him,
Yeah,
yeah?
man, play port games and reality. Yeah.
Oh, I never know that, Dante, yeah?
Yeah,
And
man, every
so-
day me and him
Caribbean.
talk and him love mouth me, you know. Him say, yeah, you
It's
know, say them they are my boy. Show them beat we up.
Yeah.
You see, it's such a small world. You see?
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
as I say, remember, I don't know if Luke remember, when we played Casey in the course final. We went to the final. Of
The
course.
football, yeah, talk about that. Because you go on a match and you say,
I was there. I was there. I think it was what? Stadium East. Remember you?
Did it?
Okay. Stadium
East, yeah.
Yeah, man, I spawned
I was
it.
there. Oh, we was battling Casey, man. We had them, you know. Until finally they got a goal. I don't know why.
Yeah.
hands of God.
Errol Lewis.
First hands of God,
Hello.
that. First hands of God, yeah.
Harold Lewis. You know, sir. Is Harold Lewis his name? The guy that scored.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, man, I call him Salah
Oh.
Lewis on Casey. I'm from 82, I have to deal with him all the way till 86.
I tell you,
My
that
name
goal
is
was I tell you, that good goal drive, you know, and nearly no side, man. Because we played them, you know.
one
We
goal
played them,
that
man.
we conceded whole
Only
season.
goal. I tell you.
Most of the one we should not have. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So we lose the final just because of that one goal.
But
I tell you.
but you know, for me personally, that 82 Colts team,
Yeah.
it's closer to my heart than the winning.
Winning cup.
Walk
The
up
winning
team.
86
It's not
team.
a team. No, yeah, true.
Yeah, because as I said, that is my second
Yeah.
favorite
Team.
team in America. Yeah,
Um,
behind the 82 Sunlight Cup team.
All right, great, yeah. And I was so
And
close to
that's
them. All of those guys were so
It
close
was
to
the
them.
same
That's why-
year, yeah. It was the same year. One
Yeah.
was May and the
Yeah.
other one was November, December. Yeah.
I think what it was for me is that both of them were at both those teams, because remember that's the first football team that got into the finals as well. You know?
Yeah, man.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
a historic thing, man. A big thing that
Yeah.
Dante,
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
That
It was no fluke. No fluke.
a trophy over the summer.
yeah, man.
Yeah, before that.
And the first team to win a trophy too.
From Meadowbrook,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
was-
mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first football team to win a
That
trophy.
trophy.
That was what the
Yeah,
summer.
man.
That was the castle.
Castle,
competition,
something.
Dairy Castle.
Okay.
Ventura,
Yeah.
Back on Breach of Ventura.
Yeah.
Casey.
Remember.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Craig Butler's Phoenix All-Star. That was the beginnings of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who we beat in the finals. So it
Yeah.
was some credible teams. The
Yeah,
Deer
man.
Castle KC team and Phoenix All-Star the JC team. And Meadowbrook trash them. Because we get, I think we Deer Castle either 2 or 3 love. I will give JC the Phoenix guys 4-1.
Yeah, we had a great side at that time, a great co-side. One of the best ever assembly.
Yeah, me think so too. I think so too, Maurice. That team there.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
disappointed
it
that
was
we never won that trophy. That would have been
yeah,
something.
yeah.
For win that, you know.
First major.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
At the time.
Right.
Let me tell you how close we came to drawing that match. I mean, penalties could have gone anyway still.
Yeah.
The cross came over, and I still remember it vividly because I was so involved. And I was so upset that I never get the chance to head the ball out.
Oh,
Silly went, the cross come over, there's a corner. Silly went up and parried the ball. Now, I thought it beat Silly, and I was heading, but I end up heading here because Silly barely touch it over my head. So it flew to the back post where that guy was standing up.
Spitting.
Where the ball is, all I could see was him thumping the ball in.
That's why we call it the original hand of God. Yeah.
I can't believe nobody else saw it because I saw it so blatant. Lines were not see nothing. I was like, oh my God. And it hurt me up to this day because the 1 goal win.
It's a pity we never have no video camera at them time. The phone camera look because we expose them.
God. I know it, but you know.
A part of the game because same thing with the 86 World Cup. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
The game was evenly matched. It's not like we
Oh,
outplayed JC and they beat to one love. I would say it was evenly matched because even in that time, I think they had Dave McCrae, and some other guys in the midfield like Roberto, and I forgot the names right now. But they had a good,
yeah.
they had a
They
good
had a
team.
good team, yeah. We had a good team. So, it was closely matched, yeah, very.
Yeah, it was a big fight. The whole game was a good fight, and of course, as him say, he was in the stands watching. So
Yeah,
you
man, I was there.
see him as a staunch supporter at these games.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, I
But yeah,
was there.
even training, you would see him watching training.
I would be
Yeah, man.
there, yeah.
So
I would have done there, yeah.
that's
You
Him
how
know,
and Taylor, definitely.
that's how me get so familiar with Maurice, you know.
yeah, we were
Maurice
always
was
there.
those persons who were always
Always there, yeah.
always a supporter with me. Him always there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, two dagger.
Yeah.
You there every match,
Football,
Dante. Football or cricket, you just a support.
Football and cricket, me there. I'll track and
football,
field me there.
netball, and all of them.
Netball.
Yeah.
But Maurice
Even
was a supporter like me for real.
Mm.
Yeah.
badminton. You know badminton I was supporting, you know. Remember badminton?
Yeah.
What the guy name usually play badminton
Jimmy
for me?
Chang.
Yeah,
Jimmy Chang.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talk
Jimmy
to
Chang.
him there, a few months to come out, Maurice. Yeah, we talk to him there. Yeah. Can talk about that.
I was a ardent supporter in all those years.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what was going on. But it's just that I didn't get myself involved. I was really working on that.
Mm-hmm. So, but me ask you something though, because I never picked Meadowbrook at all. But
No, I
just,
didn't.
just listen to your talk, you know. When did you fall in love with Meadowbrook? When you say you just have to go watch every match?
Well, from I came to Melbourne and I started camaraderie with all the guys.
Yeah.
And most of them were guys who I get to know good, you know. Because Lukey, the Gobblers were from Solofield, so I knew them from then.
Mm-hmm.
And they lived opposite to me by 100 where this was. So we actually played cricket and football competition
together
against one another in the year. So
Okay.
all of those guys, Leon Johnson, Jano, all of those guys were guys that I knew. Tony Moore was in my period also. So all of those guys who played football and cricket during that time, I was so close to them that, you know, they were like friends.
Yeah, and he was, as he's being quiet, he was never somebody to get in argument. He never seemed fuss or, you know, him just there and just shake him in the ear and you ask him for something, do it. So it was well liked, man. Well liked.
Yeah. Guys were around me, most of the guys.
Yeah.
And I had a little common sense in education, so, you know, those guys would ask me questions and I would really help them.
Yeah, I got you. You could help out academically with enough man. Yeah.
That's at one point. I remember being a quiet genius at one point. It's so unassuming. It seemed like him not doing anything but him studying and all that. And he was here in the class. Definitely.
I didn't know because I came from a very poor background. I was the third of 6 children in my mother and father, and my mother was a domestic helper, so, you know. My father was a machine operator. They actually break rocks, drill rocks to build roads and so on. So, you know, we were poor. So I had to study and do everything I do in order to try and get out of, you know, and help myself. So that was the thing. So I didn't have much time to really play balls like that, you know, like professionally and all. You know, like those guys who would go out for the side. I couldn't do that. I had to go home and study.
To speak for your answer, Jelly question, I believe those guys who pick for Calabar and JC, those all-boys school, after you spend one term, just one semester at a co-ed school, you don't miss those schools.
You get much sorry after. I was glad.
You remember Suzanne Shaw sitting at the front of the teacher? Cute little girl, you know, quite a few of the classes he and I were in. We had some people you could be, you know, distracted from your schoolwork with.
That's true, Luke. Anybody who come on Meadowbrook?
Beautiful ladies, you know. Not tell the truth.
Enough man say that, man. Them never pick Meadowbrook, but them come the one term. I even wrote it to that to them. Come then, him father line them for charges like December or the end of the year, and them say no. But now I'm gonna
you don't want to leave again, but never.
No.
Maurice, what second form you went to?
Second form? I think I was still in jail now. think I was there. Yeah.
Farm you went to, because I think
Because
that's when they actually change it up. In third
yeah,
farm, put all who came in the top 10 in like
yeah,
one class.
yeah. I think I changed it.
Oh, really? Them change it up after a while, yeah?
In
Yeah,
third,
yeah.
do you remember which third farm you went to?
I'm not sure, but I know when you choose and go fourth farm, I was in business class, so there
Okay.
was a big change
I think
then.
we split. I think we split in fourth farm. Third
Fourth
farm
farm
we went
maybe.
to M, didn't we? We were in M with Franz Pottinger and Sexton Campbell, I think, and Sean
Yeah,
Howell.
Sexton. Yeah, I remember Sexton. Yeah.
3M.
That guy. I think Salta was there too with that class.
Salt was near the bathroom.
Because we
Salt
had a
was
group, Sexton,
tribute
Salta,
and
what
Dre.
else? Peter Salman. I was the three the
Yeah,
hard way.
yeah,
They
yeah.
call themselves the girls man at that time,
Yeah.
They
There's some
were the
Peter
pretty boys.
Solomon.
Yeah, Peter Salman,
Mm.
Robert Salta, and Sexton,
Yeah,
so-called macho.
Much of them, yeah. But may I ask
Yeah.
you a question, Maurice? You say you come in on the shift system. What was it like? I go from morning to evening shift or evening to morning. In terms of what was the experience like?
Well, we didn't have a problem with the evening, because I think when you come in the evening and after a while you were there by yourself, it was more peaceful,
Yes.
And it didn't. For evening, what time we went home? It wasn't so late at that time.
2:33.
Yeah, we had I think we
No, it
overlapped,
was
no?
5 o'clock.
Oh, 5. Yeah,
No,
that
man.
wasn't
No.
bad for us.
That's a late, man.
Not so
Yes,
late.
man.
3:20
Morning
or
morning
4:20
shift
something.
morning shift about after 1, no?
We started school for the evening shift at
To 10.
Yeah,
no,
because
man. It was 12:30.
Yours
we
must
must have
be
been earlier. What time was different, I think? Like Lucas said, I think it was earlier.
4:45, and we had the last two classes overlapping. I remember
Overlap.
1:20.
Yeah, that most time we had PE during that time or something like that. We didn't overlap in time, no?
We had PE or we had labs, yes. So the labs
something
would
like that.
overlap because they were using the classroom were in labs or PE.
Yeah, so we had PE or something like that till we were going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The system, it worked for it was working, yeah.
I think after 4. I think it's more like after 4. And the reason, one of the things that when I went to second farm, and I think I moved out of 2J because of that, the dread had to put me on first shift because
the football.
because so yep. I remember
So
that.
yeah, go ahead. Who'd ask or something?
I think I was still at 2J, but I think Luki had to change the shift, like him said, because at the sports.
Yeah, may I ask you a question, Maurice? Because, and it just come to me now as I listen, because you say you weren't surprised that you end up winning so much trophy, because I guess the foundation did lay. Were you surprised that after you leave school that you never win not more since that time?
Yeah, I was really surprised. Yeah, that is one thing that has been puzzling me up to now. I can't find what's the problem really is. Because the foundation was set enough. So I don't know. Maybe
Two things I want to say about that. One quick correction. We did win we won a cricket trophy 2020. It was the like what I'm called A League. After time
the duration and then the league different.
Right, they had a different league, and we won that.
Like a Division 2 or then Dante or Division 1?
Like a D2, right.
Okay.
Because the amount of schools, them must have a D1 and a D2.
Oh, they create a different level of school. Yeah, I see.
But we won that.
You have to win that in order to step up to the A League.
Yeah, after AL5, 86. Remember the Dread left and Spanner left,
Oh, yeah.
So to me,
yeah.
To me, there was no continuity
Oh.
of the programs that.
Yeah, maybe that was the problem. Yeah, maybe that was the problem.
Yeah.
And maybe I think maybe the principal at that time was not committed to sport at that time. Like unlike our time. That was one of the greatest
No,
football I think.
Spanner was a godsend for that. I mean, and Christian
yeah.
talk about that all the while. It's like,
I think
without
that was-
Spanner, I wouldn't have won some things at all because she support me.
No.
And
She committed. She was so committed to us.
I when they talked to our family last week with Fair Podcast come out, when you hear it, it's like you realize that they love cricket. Cricket was our sport. I never knew that at all. I did not know that.
You wouldn't know at that time. No.
And then, but
Yeah, man, that's what we're learning now.
Yeah. But she support all of the team then. I think I think she just love the Fox there, Meadowbrook win and wanted them to win.
Each time we're doing well, she would encourage people to go to the games. She would encourage people to do it. She would present them on. So she helped the spirit to motivate others.
Yeah. I think the fact that she left, you're right, Dante. The fact that she left almost the same time as her year leave, it was like
it was a crippling blow.
It was a double blow.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have recovered from that at all because winning is not an easy thing. We take it for granted when we win.
No.
We take it for granted. And it's not just with schoolboy alone, professional sports and
in every sport and every life. Inside.
Winning is not so easy thing at all.
Well, the program they had at that point, Remember, we also had a Christmas competition, football Christmas competition with even against the staff.
Yeah. It was a open competition. I remember that one. Yeah.
Interfarm, running to sports day, house versus house, and we also had a.
I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you how that they go look. But go ahead, Dante. So like you say something.
Oh, no, man. Go ahead.
No, what Luke here says, but that's a part of the foundation where Maurice talk about, We take it for granted, Luke. You see competition there.
Yeah.
The Dread did not make a play every competition. We have 6-a-side cricket, 6-a-side football, 6-a-side. You think what we have won at international cricket now, 2020.
I love that.
At them thing that the Dread have put in of school, Say, man, everybody play some form of competition, Luke. You see me, I said to you, say, watch the talent them, I see the talent them, and you play.
And them uproot them and put them in the system.
Exactly. Every Saturday we used to play a cricket match, Luke. When we left school after we play Evelyn Cup match, minor cup match. Every Saturday and Sunday, 2 cricket match I play, Luke. And it include man, I come play, schoolboy I come play with me after I left school. So by the time the man reach 84, it's like them play a whole heap of cricket and like them a semi-pro, the amount of cricket we are playing in Luke. You see me, I said to you, I can only speak for cricket and it look like he started doing that to the football too. That's why I'm not play the summer league program and all the way. It's part of the competitiveness, man. Not no big preparation, man.
And it's a system where in practice and set us in. I tell you.
Yeah, man.
I can remember me coming into the 86 side. I was not a first strike player.
Yeah.
And I just came and started. But he worked. I worked me in.
Yeah.
And then I was a top 10, top level player.
Yeah.
You understand? But the guys who was playing before me was out of the side and I was in.
Yeah, man.
Was working in.
Yeah, man. The eat a man food, man.
I came in and played for them now. Like Youngie Banks, all of those guys were playing before me.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they had to play a second spade for me when the Dread working me.
Yeah,
I was not a regular player.
Yeah, man. The Dread that's a gift for the Dread too, The Dread that's spot talent,
And he said I continued after when I left, P. Brown became captain. Those guys were there, building into the side.
Yeah.
So he continued. That was what the Dread was doing.
Yeah. No, it would take it for granted, but when I realize the amount and I don't I love him come tell the story, or him to go about, set about, if he prepared that way there, if he set it up right. But I think by chance. I don't think by chance. Yeah, I think it's a system, Maurice. I think so too.
Yeah, that's it.
Farm might identify who, and then we would always send out invitation to come to training and everything. Even through the times when you guys were winning Sunlight, the Dread was on me, always telling me to come to training. But cricket just wasn't my.
It was just one hand, I tell you that.
Yeah. When I saw the talent here. Dirk, Dewar, and Mackey a spin. I see even Maurice as backup.
Yeah,
So when
Dirk,
me
Dewar.
there are 4 spinner that already, you know.
Yeah, man,
So
yeah, so a lot of them. You had Evans, you had Dirk, and Mackey. They were the first string spinners.
I didn't understand
So
what you
then
do that
the
thing.
Evans,
What you do that thing, you know,
Dewar, and
Loki?
Mackey.
Here why more you
Yeah.
come in, you know. He want to keep them man upon them toes, you know. He
Them
want the man
toes.
feel to them
Them
game,
ways
sure.
You know, and Brad was like that.
That's the
Don't give
strategy.
a sure.
That's it.
Don't
Because
give a sure.
about the third string spinner in Colts, you know. So when you move up now to Sunlight now, everybody expect, you know, those third string might get, you know, up closer. But because Ebanks was one, who else was there? Me, Ebanks. I think Kevin Barnes was also a spinner as well, right? I think those 3 spinners. I don't think Peabody was on the Colts side. I don't think so.
No, man. The before for PBs, who again?
Yeah.
My name. A PB play Colts with me, you know.
Yeah.
He never played Colts with me and Reese. Me, Reese, and
And
mine.
on 14.
Me, Reese, mine, and Kurt and Ebanks, Itchy.
Yeah.
That team never have no spinner, you know.
No much.
Team never have no
Didn't
spinner.
have much spinner, right? And what I'm saying is, when Itchy and I think Brown, when them take off Itchy and Brown, and sometime Paul Gabler or was it Patrick, one of them they're both.
No, we don't pay.
Then put on Ebanks. Then put on Ebanks early sometime to with the spin, with the new ball.
Yeah.
And at the tail enders now, then would put me on, and me would have the man them try swipe me and the ball go straight in the air for catch.
Yeah.
And like 2-3 wicket and so on. The dreaded one build that. But you're right. When I look and I saw that McDonough was still there with and Ebanks gone now. I said, no, I can't. I'm not see my game. But you're right. Iron sharp.
Yeah, man. I saw the dreadlock on it, man.
Iron sharp.
Remember what I about to say? It's a system I'm having, it's a program I'm having, man. So eventually, you can make the team. I'm going to make you play. Just like Maurice and up play alone at sets and all of it. Can I expose you?
I was not on the starting side first.
And you get better and better in a look. That's how you know that too from your football experience, you know. With practice, you get better and better.
Was my say. Me feel better than my bowl or even bat.
Mm-hmm.
And yet still, bowling was good enough. My batting held up at some point. Because I helped to draw a game against Calabar that was needed. Well, we needed to win, but we end up drawing the game. And it was my fight at the tail end. I think I did 12 not out that day.
But I want to tell you, Loki, what you said a while ago, it's more important, you know. You say if you can't feel good, you must make the dread team, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, going
the dread
was fine with the dread side. Feeling.
The dread was that long off. And when that ball is within 10 to 15 feet, or I call it yards from me, it's not going over the boundary. The dread knew that.
Yeah, man, that's why I get the team, man. They remember Gary Sims?
Yes, stuck in Gary Sims' high soul.
Yeah, man, Gary Sims make that team because it was a fantastic goal feeler.
Feeling.
Yeah, man.
It was like Ebanks.
Same thing, right. No, man, the feeling, the athleticism of the feeling, man, is a big thing, Loki.
You know what I said?
Yeah, man. So
when I was doing
I saw what happened to Muller, I was a bit scared, so I back out.
Oh, I would lick Muller, Eddie?
No, TC. TC, Muller, the concrete down the bottom field. TC, top cap.
Eddie, man.
Listen, up to now, TC said him sorry, him never mean. I tell him I talk to TC. TC like Muller.
Okay. I was there, you know, but Muller, up to that point, you know, Muller was the most talented in that age group, you know.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was.
Up to that point.
So in football and cricket,
you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was ahead of us, guys. It was kind of, ahead in a sense.
It was more in cricket because he only come for football during the summer. He never played during the normal school term. He played that under 16 with us and he never played another under 16 or any other thing with us again.
Yeah.
I think Muller actually said he prefer cricket. He actually tell me that.
And call the man right name now. Go on, make sure we document it properly.
Donald Parkinson.
Donald Parkinson.
So hold
Mr.
on.
Muller.
After him get the league,
Doctor.
him cricket fall
Don't
off.
forget that part. Okay. Doctor.
Doctor,
Dr.
okay,
Donald
yes, okay, yes,
Dr.
sorry,
Donald
yeah.
Park is
Give the man the proper title here, Maurice. Thank you. I'm going to hear this.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
exactly. We're not calling
My
Big
mind
Dr.
is stuck
Muller. I
in the
want him to
80s
know.
when he wasn't, so that's why.
Eh?
But now he is, yeah. My mind is back in the 80s when he wasn't, but now, yes, we have to remember that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
It was
a few
Muller for us all the while.
So,
Muller, that was the key.
so hold on. Let me ask you something though. After him get the league, him cricket fall off or what? What did happen?
no more.
No, he actually played
Played.
on the 84 team, you know.
Yeah, man, he played 86 so. He was on the winning team to 86.
86. No, he might to take like a 1 year, almost a year break.
Yeah.
But he was on the 86 also.
From the
Yeah,
game itself,
but when
Dante?
he came back, he said, yeah, man, he might to take a break. But when he came back, it
wasn't the same.
it wasn't it wasn't the same.
It could never
Because
be.
he gets
Yeah,
once you get scared.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing in football or cricket, man. 'Cause if a man give a tackle or something in a football and broke your foot or you drop and broke your hand, you're not going to be the same. Because I'm telling you, so that happened to Richie Lodge, okay?
I can attest to that.
Yeah, man. They broke him in the minor league match and him never the same play after that, man.
Yeah, that is one guy I was surprised he didn't go far in the football, I tell you. Richie Lodge.
Yeah.
Him play though. Richie Lodge played.
Both football and cricket, you know.
Yes.
He was a very talented cricketer too.
Bat smart. Yeah. Him not bowl, him can bat.
He can bat, man, and one of the best match that what would say.
Yeah, film talent. I'm a cousin, you know, Maurice, Richie. Yeah, man. But film talent,
I
yeah,
thought
man.
it was your brother at one point in the jelly.
Yeah, we always think our brother with that.
Yeah, I know. I never correct that.
Understand it.
No. No, but after I broke him in a minor league match in a 19...
Never the same.
No.
Never the same.
No, 83. It became a different player. I'm still player good enough, you know, but it's like, you know, trust him, man.
Scared. It was kind of scared.
Him broke him hand 81. Him broke him hand 1981. Second farm, him broke him hand, you know. Him wore the cast. You remember?
Yeah. So he played with the class.
He wore
played with the class.
second farm.
Yeah. And he played with it.
Yeah, but I play same
Yep.
way. But just like with Muller, if you get a lick a certain way, man, it affect you mentally, man. It affect you mentally.
Yeah, mentally. Yeah.
Mentally.
That's true.
Because right, Muller was part of the team in 84, but he never stand out as an attack. But the talent when he was a younger cricketer and all of it. So yeah. But winning is
talent again.
Out for Interfarm.
Remember Lon Curlew?
Yeah.
Huh?
Curlew.
In his early years, he usually was around me, you know, because he came from Ewan then. And when we were going down there, you know, the group of us, he usually wanted to play with us, but we were bigger guys. And most of the guys usually said, no, I'm not going to play. And I said, no, I'm give you a chance. And no, I think he developed in football from then. When he was young. He became a great player, though.
Yeah, man. He was
Good
part. He was on the squad in 86, Logie.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man, he played.
I remember those years.
Reed, Paul Smith, and Lon Curlew with Indian.
I remember too, though.
He eventually played for Med Forest too, and you know he was what do you call it now, instrumental in our Sidball win in 1992.
He was so interested in football from he was small, man. He was a young guy. I remember him. But you know, as you as a smaller person, the other guys are showing you how to run away.
Yeah.
I actually tell them, say, no, let him play, and they started to play with us.
Let me ask you a question, Maurice. What the most embarrassing moment you can remember a Meadowbrook after you can look back on with a smile?
What I remember now is not really at Meadowbrook time, you know. When I was following the football and we went to
Maurice? How am there?
Let him fall off a bit.
Yeah, me not hear him. Can I give him Wi-Fi drop off or something?
No, and probably touch the screen, the mute.
Same offline. I don't know if him realize that. Maybe him Wi-Fi gone down. Make a note at the time. I don't even know if him realize that. It's a same offline, so I think it was my Wi-Fi. But I wonder if him realize him waiting him there.
Oh, the Wi-Fi went a little, I think.
All right.
I'm back now.
Continue. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Yeah, say that talk about.
Yeah,
You say a
we
match
were
ago.
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was walking. You normally walk from across the door to the match and want to come back.
Yeah.
And we were actually walking, and me walking with the crowd, and didn't realize where I was walking. You know what I do? I stepped right in a manhole. I tell you. That cut all over and boobs all over. I was so ashamed.
Hold on. Say drop in at the manual, Maurice.
Yeah. There was an open manhole along the walkway, and I didn't see it. So, you had a lot of crowd walking.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention. I went to the manhole, man. I tell you.
Remember, I said that he sometimes sit in class and you think he'd be sleeping. He sometimes does that with his eyes closed.
I got bruised all over, man. I tell you, that was so embarrassing.
So how far do you drop? It's not a deep manhole.
No, it was deep. But you got cut up on
but
your
you
knees.
But you could get seriously hurt, come to think of it,
Yeah, could. So that was so embarrassing. Cause you have a lot of people walking in, and that got there.
Yeah. I can't tell you, Maurice, look, it's a cell phone about her, because...
you know what I'm saying?
Because first of all, I'm going to blame it on the cell phone while you're dropping on the manual.
Yeah, before they try to help you.
Yeah.
You that's all I did. No, I tell you, man.
Yeah.
So that was a really embarrassing time.
Yeah.
That was supporting.
Have the teachers call you out in class or call you up for something?
I was so quiet that normally teachers never normally have problem with it. Only
in class,
like only like we are on the corridors and all about haggling and spanner coming.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to run. Spanner come, everybody run. The only thing like that you'd have to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get out of the way because spanner coming.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a problem with other teachers.
So what?
Yeah,
go ahead.
You ever running with spanner yet?
I'm not gonna ask him. Good question.
Running, yeah. Let's hear that one.
You was a good year.
Yeah, I know I got caned, but I don't remember why. I got caned one time for a spanner.
Spanner caned
you? Yeah. When you go to the office, put out your hand, you get the cane in your hand.
When I get well like not talk about cane in hand. That's like a primary school cane in hand get.
I got a couple of detentions, but I wasn't a breaker.
Third farm, second farm, fourth farm, which you get caning?
I think it was about third farm. But I don't remember, maybe it was a general thing, not me alone.
No, you alone get caning?
No, that him say no, not him alone, no.
I don't think so. Sometimes
if you were in a class under the almond tree by the front gate.
Yeah, sometimes we were out there, sometimes.
So let me hear that trouble doing 5 when we end up start like 5 today.
I don't remember, but something happened with that feeling.
Because I remember me and somebody else was troubling doing 5 and doing 5 and I end up start tussling and turn on. All of us went to Spanner and Spanner cane us. Maybe it was
that. Because as I say, it was me alone.
It was under that right in front of the bursar office or the guidance counselor office.
Yeah, because sometimes we had classes out here.
Almost that time. That's the only time I get kid into.
I never normally have a problem with Spanner. No. As I said, we know to get out our way. Because if somebody always says Spanner come and we move. We don't stay.
So, how did you look on Spanner as a principal? Did you admire the principal as a boy, or how did you look on Spanner?
Well, I respected and admired her. And as I said, I liked how she deal with the sports and other groups. Yeah, so I had a lot of respect for her. And always had respect for elders and teachers. I never disrespect any teacher. So I think one time I remember there was a fight between a teacher. Mr. What's his name? Near? And he was a guy in the class. What's his name? It was after a fight. Do you remember that fight? Loki?
Near and somebody. It wasn't in my class. It wasn't in.
Oh, there was a big fight between us and Mr. Near.
I'm trying to remember who it was. It would have been more like the Gary Chambers guy. Them would think them big, them big bodied.
Mr. Near was what I call it, Mr. Want to be Mr. Teacher, you know? He was a teacher to be at
Yeah,
that time.
man. Sharply
So there
dressed
was
and
a
all
lot,
of me there. Yeah.
so there was a lot of feeling with the guys in the classes. You know? All of them look attention from the female teachers and all of them. Yeah.
That is true. And Mr. Nean was blocking all that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
back in the
yeah.
topic. He was back in the topic, yeah.
It's on here I get
Yeah.
all the attention. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. So
Yeah, yeah.
it created a lot of animosity at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I hear you, man. Where the best learning experience you get from going to Meadowbrook, Maurice?
Well, you know the greatest thing, discipline, organization. I developed a lot of organizational skill going to Meadowbrook. They teach you to plan and to get ready and do what you have to do. So, you know, the discipline was one of the best things, especially with Mr. Here. Discipline was the key. And planning, organization. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was the greatest thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With everything you have to practice.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You have to prepare. Preparation is a big
Yeah,
thing.
that was the key.
A big
that's a
thing
great
of success, no matter what you do. Sports are
Yeah.
academic.
Anything in life, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Preparation, organization, and do what you have to do.
The key that, Maurice. The key that. But let me ask you something though, because I say I watch Woolly per match and all them way there. Where tell me, you have any fun memories you remember go to any one of them match was stand out to you?
I have a vivid memory of one thing, you know. We had a match on Battlefield. I think it was a knockout match. I don't know if it was 1984 or so. But I think it was Tivoli. I don't know if you remember that match. I think he was out by then time. It was Master and Captain or somebody else. And Tivoli was playing us one of the knockout match. And we bowled them on early. I think it was about 50 or 60 yards. And yeah, two guys. I remember them vividly because I was beside them. Gary Pink and Andrew Greensworth. Those two guys, you know what them said to them on there? We not eat no food. We get pigs and everything, you know. Two men bowl them out for 50 or 60 yards. And you know what when we were batting? They bowl us some for less than what they made. I tell you. So I tell you, some team that was a serious set of guys. Gary Pink and Andrew Greensworth from Tivoli.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Remember those guys?
Played football for them, and I think he played Manning Cup too.
I think Greensboro play football.
Yeah.
Remember Pink, man. Pink did quick.
Pink. Yeah, Pink was a space bowler, yeah. Greensboro was more a batsman. I was all around there. Yeah, so I remember that vividly, man. I tell you, up to now I remember it. So when I look for a thing like that, you say, once you put your mind to things,
that to get us.
Once you put your mind to a thing, you can do it. I tell you.
Yeah.
And those guys were vexed, man. I tell you, I never bowl them out. And, you know, they came back and bowled us off little and nothing.
Yeah, Tivoli.
No loss, nothing at all. I tell you.
In my mind, Tivoli was the toughest team to beat in any competition, man.
Yeah, it was serious.
Yeah, man. Because
I think that year we didn't go through to the knockout.
Yeah.
I think go on the Sunlight that year still.
Okay, but
yeah, man.
You win the Sunlight 84, but probably
who won the double? 84 win the double, man.
Yeah, that's what I was 83 then.
Yeah, maybe I 83.
No. Maybe never win nothing.
Maybe it was 83 then.
Maurice, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was your proudest moment in any of the games that you played for us?
Well, the final 86 I was very proud, but for individual performance,
yeah,
I played a game against Excelsior down Battlefield. I think I got about 2 for about 6 or 12 runs or something like that. I was very proud, because I was the first serious bowler in bowling.
That's nice. We
actually won the match, and I think that was one of the matches that really put us forward to go to the final. So I came on and got some good wickets. I could have got more, but I think when in a drop on my catch. Yeah, I'm blaming him. I tricked him. Now I bowl off spin, and I changed it to a leg spin. So, he was looking the other way.
At that time.
Yeah, so that was the proudest moment for me.
Who was your captain? Was it Marcel?
No. It was Reese, Kevin at the time. Kevin. Kevin
I
is
know
our
to bring
captain
on a
in it.
different, because he would do the same with me. Sometimes
Yeah.
like not happening, Itchy can't get him out with him pace. Ibang's not working, and he just bring on a
Yeah.
different spinner,
Yeah. That was just what I did.
different
Yeah,
line,
man.
and then the batsman just get
Exactly.
befuddled.
You see, with me at that time, most of the guys would all say I spin the ball the most. So normally a guy would get out, would throw more, throw back more at me than the rest of the guys. So when they need a wicket like that, they would normally put me on because
Right.
I turn the ball more than anybody else and I flight it more.
Wow. Yeah, I knew you were flighting. Yeah.
Yeah, flight and turn.
Mhm.
I got a bigger haul, but that was not a real match. We played Melbourne one in the same year
Yeah.
with Robert Summers and all those guys. I got 6 for about 20 yards.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, bowl Robert himself, cause Robert was trying to hit me out of the ground. And I played smart on him.
Playing sunlight.
Yeah, no, not much. That I said, well, Melbourne.
A
We
practice
played Melbourne.
match.
Melbourne,
Oh.
yeah.
A practice
And
match.
I gave him some fast spin, and know him as a big swinger. Knock the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
So I just
And
changed the
then
on him. I pulled a straight one and got him out. So that was the best out for him.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah,
Medical
yeah.
shot.
So you learn along the way.
Of
During the
course.
matches, as I say, I learned along the way, and I got into the side by just learning and doing what I had to do.
What has
But
that?
I think part of you getting into the side was persistence, Maurice.
Why you say that?
Now, yeah, man. Cause as I said, you probably initially wasn't as talented as a whole
Yeah,
man.
that I was saying.
And you continued,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did improve too. I did improve. That's the thing. With each match, I did
Discourage
improve.
me, Tigre. Him discourage me.
And with the feeling, that was a crucial thing. I started to get better at the feeling too. So when we had close chatting, I say, yeah, throw the ball and hit it back. We had competition. I was getting better at that. As Jelly said, the key thing was feeling. I tell you.
Yeah.
How do you think your prowess in the sports at Meadowbrook, because it's Meadowbrook owned, how do you think that prowess helped you in your career or your life after school?
Oh, that's not Christian. But after leaving Meadowbrook, I started working directly then. And with what I tell you, with the organization and teaching at Meadowbrook,
Yeah.
it helped me to improve my work ethics and people, dealing with people. Because when we going to
Teamwork.
school and going on the road, teamwork, yeah, and all that, it
Yeah.
had improved a lot. Being on the road, dealing with other people, yeah, man, Meadowbrook gave me a lot of the impetus to deal with that.
Got you more outgoing because you weren't a talker before.
No.
In my lifetime, I've heard you for over an hour.
Almost an hour and a half, Lukey, yeah?
Yeah, wait. If we had
what
conversations here and there at throughout school, it wouldn't even add up to this 2 hour that we're doing
What the
now.
most here, my talk so much?
But the
Yes.
good thing is talking to people, you can talk to, and it's not me alone talking,
Yeah,
So it's good.
and the conversation just a flow. It's not a question and answer.
Yeah, it will flow. It will flow. That's the key.
And just a
Yeah.
vibe.
I would normally just go and talk by myself like that.
Jelly, Maurice is a person when you talk to him. Hold on the Tigre. Maurice is a person when you talk to him, even though you're not having a conversation, you're alone talking, because you would say, Maurice,
Just listening. Just listening.
nod no or whatever.
Yeah. I was never a talkative person at that time.
Yeah, go ahead, Dante. So I can answer something. Go ahead.
No. Me don't ask Maurice if him think that sports was an integral part of him, source in terms of socializing, learn, getting more extroverted.
Repeat the question, I tell you.
The question is, would you say that playing sports at Meadowbrook, assisted in you becoming more of an extrovert.
Come out of your shell. Let
Yeah,
sports help you come out of
yeah,
your
yeah,
shell.
yeah. Cool,
Sports help you
definitely.
come out of your shell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You make you get more social. Yeah. And that dealing with people, you know, when you get to know people more, you can deal with them better than with strangers. It's kind of different, but people, you know, who you can trust and talk to. Yeah. Sports kind of get you out, make you discuss more. Yeah, and talk a lot.
Yeah, man. The sports team, them is especially the sports team. Because sometimes individual sports more difficult, but then I
Yeah,
want for
yeah.
team sports to play all the way brown
Team sports. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
make
and
a big
support,
difference.
team
Make a
support
big
and
difference.
sport. Yeah.
Yeah. But I
You
just
approach all challenges with the same mentality, strategically, I should say. You approach a lot of strategies like that.
Yeah. But may I listen to Maurice, and your story no different than mine and Maurice. Cause maybe you never know this, Me never make sunlight till me repeat fifth farm,
Yeah.
You follow me? I
Yeah, I
said to
think I
you,
was.
like
Yeah, I
you,
think I was doing.
yeah, man, me a train. Me just want me the team. Me
Yeah,
play for the coach team still, come me love. Go and better can want to play sports, cricket and football, but you
yeah.
don't know so
I
me
wasn't
can't
different.
run, so I couldn't make the football team at all.
That's what you heard. Don't slow down part. You build on your strength though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
You could have run some fasting because that's a psychological thing. Your time it and all that thing about. But no, so what I say, me develop late, I play them thing, Maurice. Me love the game, I
Yeah,
come a medal book, and me have the talent, but I must say fitness wise was a struggle for me. I couldn't run fast at all, so it was a
you have to
challenge.
develop it.
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah.
have to develop it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
develop on the weakness. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let me ask another question now, because what message should I get to Meadowbrook student now who just have come to school or they're at school now? What did I tell them say?
Well, with me, in a sense, I kind of sorry I didn't start like doing things like playing cricket and whatever at Meadowbrook and so, and really, so memories. You need to like record them more and all that. Understand? So that was one of my downfall. When you go to school, you have to enjoy the schooling time because it seems like it was short. When you leave outside now, you wish you were there. So I continue to encourage all the youth them to enjoy the school days and in the end, do something that you really like. Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah, man, that's a good message I give them. Maurice. Don't just say you come and just book or sports alone. Do everything and do what you love. Fine. I ain't not gonna know what you love until you try everything or different things.
Yeah, that's the key. Yeah. And as I said, make records of each and everything you do. You'll be surprised to know the memories.
Oh yeah, improve. Yeah,
Records.
definitely.
Look, you record what was his memories, but I didn't.
Yeah, man. Luke and Tony Moore do a good job.
Yeah, because if you look in the what I call it, the school book and so, you know, you see me most time.
Well, Tony Moore said he used to go around with them cameras like him just feed something and make like some great things. And him did right about that. When you look back on it, 40 odd years or almost 40 years, you realize we're in the midst of a great period.
We could have done more documentation, believe me.
Yeah, could have.
But you know, I think about it that way, look, you just have to say, you just enjoy, especially when we are playing.
So encourage all the youth to do that. Because that's one when they made a book kind of
when your name come out in the paper, so you go on like it's nothing. But it was a big thing to us on the inside. I would take the paper and cut it out now. People are going to look at you and say, well, I'm all into himself.
Yeah. You can show your youth or whatever.
Yeah. So say that son I got to Meadowbrook, Maurice. Talk about that.
Recently. Yeah, man, him left.
Hold on, Maurice. You leave already?
Yeah, man. He's by, what's it called? Yeah, man, left about 2021.
Yeah.
No,
time really fly, man.
I remember Tegger was an integral part of get him in there.
Get him in, okay,
because
nice.
He actually passed against it, by Crossroad. Don't know why them sending down here.
Yeah.
So, in the end, we got him in at Meadowbrook, and I was here for 5 years.
Oh, nice. So what was the experience like? I love, if you get a chance, encourage him if you want to come tell me. I like fear as a younger person, a second generation, to come tell me about the Meadowbrook memories.
All right, I got to talk to him.
Yeah, man, that's nice.
You know, thing that I was the first person in my family who went to high school. You know, that
Oh,
was
yeah?
crucial. Yeah, yeah. First person. It was 6 of us, and I was the third. And a brother and sister older than me. I was the third. I was the first person who went to high school.
I was the second.
And then I had a brother went to Keystone Tech, and a sister went to Meadowbrook after with me.
Oh, a sister went to Meadowbrook after you, yeah?
Yeah. So I had to be like a godfather over her when she was there. The teachers have called me sometimes, you know, to advise her and talk to her.
Yeah, I think our generation was the first of some revolution at that point because, you know, most of our parents came from country and we were, you know, the generation that went to high school.
79 was a very, you know, nice crop. A lot of things.
Where your sister named Maurice and where your sister at Meadowbrook?
Her name was Anne-Marie, is Anne-Marie White.
Okay.
But, when I was in sixth form, she was in fourth form, so I don't know.
Okay, so not long after you started. Okay.
It was similar time.
Okay. So you actually went to sixth form too?
Yeah, like just as Luki.
Okay. Nice.
But I did, I
spent 3 more months than him, that's all.
What Luki said?
I finished his
Him spent 3 more months than you, Luki?
No, I spent 3 more months than he did. Because I repeated up to 6.
Oh, I got you. You go at 6 form. 6 years second time. Yeah. I remember you said that. Yeah.
I did the football semester again.
Yeah, because it was funny, you know, we caught up Leon Johnson, you know, that Jano, you know, in sixth form, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, so it's your life was more.
I used to know you said that you realize the sports team at Meadowbrook at the time, you know, it wasn't just sports alone, it was all round athletic and academy. And,
yeah, talking there, that was a crucial thing.
Yeah.
Like you notice, the 1986 side, about 8 of the 11 guys were from sixth form.
Sixth form, yeah.
I remember, in the team, on the starting team. Hello. Ichi. It was about 8 of us.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the cricket. Okay,
yeah.
No?
Reese was in.
Yeah, Reese was in sixth form too. So if you look at it,
Wigan
alone.
Wigan was there too.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, man. It's a tradition. It's a long tradition that because when we want to, about 3 or 4 men in a sixth form, half of the team in a sixth form to look. So yeah.
Only younger guys were like Ebanks, Brown, P. Brown.
Yeah.
And young Ebanks.
Yeah.
And Paul.
Repeat that, Loki.
I think one of the driving factor of a co-ed is that when you're in class with girls, you don't want to feel. You can't afford to let you feel.
Come on, you have to show.
And them look at you certain, you know you have to do better next time.
Yeah.
That's a driving force,
Yeah. You want to play a sport, but you not play the book work at all. You don't want a girl come call you. Come brand you a certain way and I say, boy, you can't.
It's true. I believe it 100%.
You have to impress the girls, them Dante. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I noticed Meadowbrook at that time of year, they were not only in football and cricket, they had people in other sports, you know. There was athletics. Yeah, there was Arnold was a shot putter. You remember Arnold?
Yeah, man. Netball.
Netball, they had some good girls. Yeah, talking about netball. Only one team we had problem with, you know, in netball at that time, you know. Harden. They gave us all of the fight at that time. We had a great side.
And the softball team, Maurice, because I try again to come on from last year, you know, and them. I reach out back to them, you know, because they want some trophy, but me can't talk the story for them. Them need to come tell them one story. It's a message to you, Loki.
Man.
Them need to come tell them story, man. I'm not selling a second-hand story. Them need to come talk about that. So.
Yeah,
exactly. Them
that we on the outside won't know.
Them have to come big up them store, man, and the challenge it. I'm invite them over. I'm gonna invite them back anyway because why everybody why hear the story more because me hear so them win and it's like that's a big thing. Yeah.
I only hear too.
Exactly. So we don't like hear the story. So I use this to call them out a certain way. Me ask you another question, Maurice, and I credit this question now to C.R. Franklin because himself asks, The guest him come on and say, Jelly, ask him. And listen to the question I'm careful. Like him I say, you as a whole student not Meadowbrook, what would you do to encourage other past students to want to give back to the school? What would be elevator pitch for you if you see a man who used to come to Meadowbrook and you want to tell him to boy, him need to start give back? What would I tell him say?
The first thing you have to do, you have to get him involved with the program, you know, like the past student and so on. Otherwise, you have to be a part of the program in order to really want to give back. Nobody wants to just give back, so they want to know what is going on, and they have to be a part of it. So you have to pull them in first, and let them be a part of the system before. Most of them just start and give back just like that. Understand? That's the key. You have to get them involved. Yeah, you have to get them involved first. You can't just say, we need this, I need that. You have to let them know what is going on.
So how y'all get them involved, Maurice? Let me ask you. May I push you? How y'all get them involved? A man, you know him not involved. Eh?
You say what will be your encouragement?
Yeah, what if you know him not involved now? How y'all get him involved? Where you going to say to him?
Well, most time it's out of the heart, you know. You know, we went to Meadowbrook and you want to see him school, which is glory days again. Well, you have to put a pitch like that, in order for that you have to really put in some assistance, you know. Because you want to see school back at the top again, you know. So you have to put that pitch to them. So yes. In order, you have to do and come together and do it in order for us to go back. And you have to be a part of the system, otherwise it's not gonna work. You understand?
Mm-hmm. You have to make them see a vision then what we used to have then and say we can't do that again. We win before.
But we just need some people to come together and come to and build a better network again.
Yeah. And build a thing. So yeah.
And then I got overnight, you know. One overnight.
No, it never go up overnight. It never happen up overnight for we.
You have to show them that. So everybody have to come together and build. Sometime it will take some time.
You have to have a vision. You go ahead, Loki.
An approach could be to more like a guilt trip to ask them how much of their success in life and their career accomplishment would they attribute to Meadowbrook. And if any part at all, then you would then say, so you don't think it would make sense that you help others there now to be back, you know?
Yeah, that's a good pitch. Okay.
I think I kind of like the idea, see, that they must have you have to identify what you call it now, something that they are giving back to.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the podcast, you see, Jelly, from the Henrys.
Yeah, the most recent one, Pauline and Errol, yeah.
Recent one. And I think that came out forcefully, where they basically were saying if they know what it is, that if they know of something that they can support, they will be happy to support. You get me?
Yeah, man. No, I understand you fully, Dante.
Get them involved. Yeah.
That to me is what missing, you know, a big vision for Meadowbrook, what we want Meadowbrook to be.
A big vision.
Yeah, man. Big vision.
You have a plan.
Yeah.
You have a plan. What you want to do.
Yeah, man, because you're right, you know, I think people are want to give back, you know, but them don't want us to give back for give back sake. It's like, where you give back for?
Need to be for them.
And it have to be bigger than winning. It can't be just say, boy, you want to win a trophy next year. It have to be bigger than that, you know. Winning the trophy are going to be part of it, you know. Or winning a school challenge quiz. It have to be sports, you know. You can't just decide, but it have to be a big vision. It have to be a big vision. That is true, Dante. Me sense that too, you know. It's like what we launch a thing for say, yeah, this we reach out to a man, they say, no man, this is the wall that we are building now. Alright, this is our
give them a period.
Man. You know? Over a period of the next 5 to 10 years, this is our goal, this is our vision, this is our want to Meadowbrook look like.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but we have to work on that. That is something we started a conversation. But get that feeling to Dante. People will give back and want to give back, but it's like they must say, what for? What am I giving for?
Which want a big vision. And I
We,
don't know if you when we came up with this bus thing,
Uh,
and truth is, it's something that I had been trying to sell for like years. And then when everybody bought into it, and we say, yeah, we'll get a bus, as I saw where everybody, where people who wouldn't normally be looking to contribute
compound, yeah.
was coming on board because they were looking at something. They were
Then you
seeing
can actually,
something that they
you can see
want
it, yeah.
to contribute to.
yeah,
And I think that's the way we have to look.
yeah, man, yeah.
People want to see something
Something,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
want to be a
And
part of.
that they want to contribute to something. They don't need to see something where they contribute to. You know what I say?
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully, me talk to the principal and me talk to him later in December, and him up on the same road, but him just put some things in place, and hopefully this year, he may because I've spoken to him about them big vision thing there, and him up on board with that, so I don't want to preempt nothing, because he want to put things in place first and just say, make way, you see me, I say, so, and
Yeah, I have an idea too, but yeah.
yeah.
And we have to just make that take its course and
Yeah,
support
man.
it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me have some big vision thing I want to talk about. But him the on the same page. So I prefer him say it. Because it should be a big thing for him too.
That's the thing.
Just like how I remember Spanner now after all these years. If a principal come forward and lay down a big vision for the school, even a vision will last long after him. You're not gonna forget him.
No, never.
You follow me, I said to you, just like how we're not gonna forget Spanner in terms of the vision of Spanner. We fulfill our dream, okay. The cricket and the football team with the support and things we give away. You know, so but we say as I say, I talked to the principal after year and behind the paid wall, and we're up on the same page, you know. I spoke to him recently, Dante, at the car, you know, I'm sending the podcast, and he has been on these conversations. So I mean, it was part of this Meadowbrook Memories, so you know. So yeah.
Dante, just for the record, I like to set the record straight, and I don't know who started it first, but I guess between you and Ozzy, both of you guys had that vision of the bus. Because back in early 2000, Ozzy went down to Jamaica when there was a lady who was the principal, and he gave her $10 to start the bus fund. So it might have been around the same time you had the idea as well. So I wanted to put it out there that Ozzy was part of the pioneering team as well. And we used to teach him and say, you go down to Jamaica and give them $10 for buy a steering for a bus and no bus. $10 can buy the steering cover. And we used to tease him and say, why credit him?
No, I just said that, look, old man usually laugh after me say, I don't know if me I date myself, you know, well, I'm old man story. When man used to buy a bicycle first time, he must say the man, him remember a man I buy him can't afford the bicycle, Loki. You know him buy first, you know the clip go on your pants? Hold your pants.
Oh, yeah. On the chain, yeah.
That you know me I talk about?
The bicycle clipper, you put it by your pants.
Yeah, man, hold your pants. That, you know,
Okay.
Which?
Yeah.
You have to start somewhere, yeah. You have to start somewhere.
Man. Old man used to laugh after the man and I said, right, it land to the man. The man I buy 2 clip, him can't afford the bicycle, but him I buy that first.
Yes.
And that really the last thing you need for the bicycle. When you start right, but man, I will have on that first, man. So yeah.
But imagine you're buying a bus and your first contribution is $10.
But you just start. I just start, Loki. Yeah. Everything starts with a vision, man. Everything starts. Everything starts with a thought and then the vision, man. And the fact that we talk about it, you know.
Right.
You know, so we're not. This is not about bad mouth nobody or not like that at all. That was, you know.
Oh no. This is how you plant the seed, and it
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, man. So let me ask you another question. Maurice. How it make you feel? I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years.
When you talk about all these memories, you know, Memories, that's all I said. Memories don't live like people do. They always stay with you. But when you bring back all of these memories, you come like you're young again, you know? Like you're starting back school again, you know? So
Yeah,
make
man.
you feel so
Yeah,
good
adrenaline.
inside. Yeah, man, like you regenerate again and start again. So, you know, all of these memories bring back sort of good memories. And most of the better memories are great memories. You
Oh
can't see
my,
none of them like that. You
big
understand?
time.
Yeah. So once you have a memorable memory, you're gonna have great memories. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see your
Mm-hmm.
friends, them, especially when you go to the reunions and you see your friends, them, it bring back the same adrenaline and the dopamine run through
Yeah.
your brain like crazy.
Yeah, and then you talk on everything, you know, the past and everything, you know?
Especially for all the person that even cheating. So, man, you look just like in a first farm.
Yeah, man.
After 40 years, eh?
You're right.
It is go to all these reunions. It is why whenever I go to Jamaica, I look up Tegri and Minot and you know, because as I reach the reunion, I look for them Monday. Because it's just fun to see them again, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to make a link.
Yes,
For
it's
real.
coming like, you know, when you gotta go country and you love country,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, just feeling to go a country. So reunions, I like that, you know? Great
Mm.
feeling. Just
I went
have the
to
adrenaline to go again.
I went to school last year when they had the reunion down there, the stage show. And I walked to all the blocks that had my farm in there, like, you know, the classrooms that I've been through, first farm, second farm. And oh my gosh, that was so euphoric. Looking into the classroom where I used to sit, all those things was like, wow.
Bring back old here.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
memories,
man.
the memories them is a powerful thing, Maurice. Them not
Powerful,
leave, you know.
and now I leave you.
Halls.
And then I tell you, good memories. You don't have bad memories there.
You know, no,
You have it.
that I think with Miller Book, you know, I did a podcast this week with I don't know if you now remember Luke you might remember. I remember the UC sister them, Joan and Valerie, and they probably
No.
no. And I same thing them talk about it is like the memories of Miller Book is like and the conclusion I come to, you know, is like, and it does come to me since we talk to them and I listen to Maurice, you know, it's like Meadowbrook was like a boarding school, you know, but the community was the house, them, you know.
Yeah.
You follow me? I said to you, it's like you went on a boarding thing, you know, but so much people living in the community, look, you feel like it's a boarding school you're going, you know.
Yeah.
It says like that's how it feels a familiar, like a family, and everybody know everybody, and there's no bad vibe at all, as that's a Maurice, yeah.
For all of us,
Place,
podcast, you know, we went to school from like 7:30 till 5.
Mm-hmm.
We lived.
Yeah, go ahead, Maurice, that's something.
Come on, it was a nice and safe place, you know.
Yeah.
You go to school, and you go matches or you go down the field, you know. You never feel like you know nothing gonna happen to you bad.
No.
All the people were so good and nice. The whole community, man.
Yeah. And I just how you feel about going a bottom field to play a match? You never feel where you say I have to leave the school and go bottom field?
No, not at all. That's what I tell you. I feel safe and, you know, it was so nice between school and Butterfield without no problem, man.
It's like another experience at all. It was a special experience at Patrol, though. Yeah, but honestly, like that.
To the park, pretty much. I walked to the park.
Yeah, it's like a different world at the Patrol, okay, yeah. It is nice. Well, may I ask you a second to last question before I ask you the last question, Maurice. And not really a question, because I'm going to go around the table and ask everybody this. I'm going to start with you first, Loki. Is there any question or any topic when we could have bring up to Maurice or we never bring up none at all?
Oh my gosh, I doubt it. I think we covered quite a bit. Apart from knowing more about him personally in the classroom, outside of that, we got everything from his sporting conquests, him making the team, to his exhilarating moment of taking 2 for how much? 12?
6.
I'm getting big bats. I'm getting big bats. Robert Samuel's wicket.
Robert.
We would need to ask him more of, which we don't need to get into.
Big bat. That's a big thing. Maurice.
Yeah.
I'm not small feet that. Maurice, I mean, Robert went down to play for West Indies and Jamaica. So, yeah.
Just getting 1 wicket is an achievement.
Yeah, man.
Melbourne had some of the greater cricketers at that time, too. You know?
Listen, Maurice, me tell man all the while, so me play against Courtney Walter and say me have to run go square leg.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I tell you.
you have more to be
Yeah.
proud of than me, but
Yeah, that was that back in those guys.
you didn't watch it, Maurice?
No, I never remember that. But
Yeah,
you tell, I
no,
hear you
man.
talk about it.
We
I
play,
believe you.
Excel Town and Melbourne and Walt. And him just get picked for Jamaica the year, man. And me I tell you, man.
Oh, those guys were quick at that time.
A square leg, me I run to Loki. Me talk about man all the while, man. The great Courtney Ward. Me battle over against him. I survive. Me survive still Loki, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the key. That's the key in life, you know. Yeah,
Survive.
life. You learn to survive.
I got the square leg. And Dante, any question we could ask Maurice, so you think, or any topic we want to bring up?
No, I think we covered quite a lot. I mean, as Lucas said, it was good hearing him story. I learned a little more. It would have good now if we could have get his son and his sister to come on.
Yeah.
And probably in a combi. I can't believe it's so long him son, went to Meadowbrook because I know I was instrumental in getting him in.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, we can't make him go nowhere else.
Yeah.
No, I love that Dante. You get your sister and your son to come on, Maurice. And I love your story, trust me. Because you realize everybody's story different and unique, and the whole idea is to get as much memories that we can get from all different age group.
And when you do that, Jelly, you build a different base, so everybody have a
Exactly, Maurice. That's the whole idea, man. That's the whole idea. We started in the golden years because I only just we could have started. It never got start nowhere else. It's me I said to you. But we spread it out and involve everybody else I know. Younger, older people than we. The youngs are like your son, I look forward to talk to them, man. You know, so actually, there's a youth to start Meadowbrook that 2022. I've been on the podcast, you know. So your son, man, yeah. So that's the whole goal, Maurice, from the people at the beginning, and then as you hear the podcast this week, them people that start Meadowbrook 1961 to where wanted the people but just leave like your son. So. It would have great to get the two perspective, man, because it does all Meadowbrook change. We're in a unique position here where we can talk about each other's school while with their own. Because it's a message from the beginning up to the current time. And I think very few schools can do that. So we want to maximize it. So you talk to your sister and your son and invite them definitely to come on, Maurice, because I can't believe Lucas say you're quiet and you're observant and you have so much to say, but you said this at the first ever, you feel comfortable at talk, so that's good. That is good.
And the observant say, learn a lot.
Yeah, man, no, man. Some man name you call cracking name Maserati, they really pay attention, man. You really.
Family inception, I was there.
Leonard King,
also, you know?
Yeah, man, but talk to him what they man. In my mind, the best fast bowler will never make West Indies team, man. I say that all the while, man.
That's the truth.
Best if you go to a different school and get the break, you will make West Indies team. That's how good it must be. Because men go first one together.
Right? I'm not only alone. There are a lot of people went to Meadowbrook that should make West Indies team and other teams.
Yeah, man. Remember that time?
Did they recognize him? Give him a call or anything?
No. I think even upon the podcast, I don't think him to get a call for the Jamaica team. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'd have to listen back in podcast. I don't remember at all. It was a frustrating experience, man. Because you know what? Yeah, man. But cricket, footballers had the same experience to Bobby Smith about film experience. Remember Loki when he talk about how him go play for the All-Manning team and the coach George Thompson give a bat.
They come from the smaller schools like ours, according to them. They don't really, give you the break.
That's
because the people in charge are from the bigger schools.
Yeah, man. Like that's why I'm glad to have one mouthpiece, we can tell our own story. we not wait for the Gleaner or Daily News to write the story locally. We can't tell our story now. That's the purpose of this, man. I'm glad for that. Make everyone come talk them story, and the stories then will be heard. It's
Yes.
Recorded.
Yeah, man,
Recorded.
exactly.
Yeah.
A man now fool about nothing at all. Sure them will be heard because them give a raw deal, man. Right through and through,
True.
sportsman. A woman get a
Yeah.
raw deal because them woman that book. And we can't say it without any apology.
Just one.
Without any apology.
Yeah.
Just one.
So Maurice, any question or any topic where you want to bring up when we could have bring up? The floor are yours. Before me answer the last question.
In regards to
Anything, man. Anything you want to bring up, man. Anything you say, right, you come and say, boy, any memory where you never remember, where you'd have to say you want to talk about, I'm going to ask a question. The floor are yours, man.
I remember when two people when you went to you won the Sunlight Cup and you play against States or something. I don't know, something like that. But I don't know what actually went in that match. We lost the match.
Yeah, man, that to me. I think in my mind we lose Spanner Books, but to me it was a victory for Meadowbrook because them never give you a chance. Them never give you a chance, Maurice.
I was in 82.
No, 84. We never play a Sparling Cup. It was where they it was pink. One of them things they go around and then they cancel the program for the year, cancel the competition for the year. But it's 84. It was 84, and we lost the set by 1 run or 1 wicket, Dante.
Yeah, States was the top school.
Yeah. States are the big school, man. Them never give
I think 1 wicket.
1 wicket, right? And we could have win.
Yeah, 1 wicket. Them ball round for Lickland.
120.
We have them.
And
we have them on the thing there, on them back foot.
On the roof.
Another matter of fact, for the record, Dirk Duar come and say we won that match at the umpire T4. Remember what I about it then? Dirk wrote out the man and the umpire same foul the stump. You see me I said to you?
I actually never fouled it.
Yeah.
No, I never fouled him. Come and correct that story because for years man I said Dirk run out the man and Dirk said run out the man already. So that's why we can't talk about them thing, yeah, man.
You seen everything that the Meadowbrook could get fight.
Yeah, man. Exactly, Maurice. That would have been that plus a cold victory there, Dante. The 82 cold final and the 86 Sparling Cup. Would have been like icing on the cake, Dante. Them two victories are sweeter for the win them, man. Trust me. A Sparling Cup one day and the cold finals and 82. So but yeah. We can't build a vision again and go back for them trophy there again, said we. So yeah. Yes, so Maurice, let me ask you the last question, because I have the first question, and as I say, it was a conversation. I'm glad to say, come on. I love them story more than anybody else's story now. When a man come on, and him play upon the sports team, but I just love your story, Maurice. And as Luke say, you're quiet and you're just observant. And you come and you're there for 2 hours and you enjoy yourself. And I love that. But last question for you, Maurice. What made Meadowbrook magical?
In a sense, Meadowbrook, the place, the people, the teachers, the atmosphere, that was the key. It was magical with whoever was at Meadowbrook at the time. We had a magical period. The people, you didn't have no problem with nobody at Meadowbrook. So we were like one, like a family now. That was the key. We wanted Meadowbrook to strive in everything. In sports and academics. Meadowbrook was just one family. That was a magical thing about Meadowbrook.
Yeah,
we never give up Meadowbrook, going nowhere other school. Meadowbrook, I tell you.
No, there's a uniqueness about that way, just Maurice. I can't think of, but I will never go to another school, but I don't know if them can relate to what we are talking about. Where it was like you go to Meadowbrook and it's like, you never feel like you're out of place.
No, not here where you're from. I was from the poor class. I was never feel left out.
No.
I was like just Meadowbrook and KY. All class of people going Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, let me ask you for the closing remark before we close out the program, man. And you go first, Dante. Any closing remark?
Yeah, man. Jelly, as you say, I love this podcast. This it is for everybody that is a Meadowbrook stakeholder.
Yeah.
And I enjoy this podcast, this part specific one, because as I say, and as Maurice said, Maurice, I mean, me and Loki would have known him, and who around the sports would have known Maurice, but him wasn't one of those where you'd have said, man, were popular.
Yeah, man, him low key.
Infamous.
Yeah.
But him have a story to tell.
Exactly. That's why I love it to Dante. That's exactly why I love it.
Yeah, man. And him come and him tell him story. That is what I like. And that is one of the things I enjoy about your platform. It is there for everybody.
Everybody, man. Yeah, man.
And in some sense, it give you wait a second now. It almost bring it back to Meadowbrook, where when you're in Meadowbrook, nobody felt any. Well, certainly for me and most people I talk to, them never feel no difference. Everybody just felt like a family, and nobody was better than nobody. Everybody just a live and make others live. So it's good again to be here. Continue doing what you do, doing jelly. And it was nice talking to Loki. I will never get to push me off another goal this time. and Maurice. Yeah. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Dante. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
And Loki, any closing remark before I close out the program, yeah?
Of course, I have to do a rebuttal to that statement. Because if Dante and I would stand up by that gullet today, push him off again, I'd take my shirt and put it on the pipe for him to slide over with. Never dare dream doing that again. And Maurice, I'm so happy you were able to get your story out, because being the quiet one, there's no forum for you to get your story out. You're just quiet and you kept it to yourself. But hearing from you now and hearing from others, we just love this forum where each and everyone can come and tell the story and we can get to know you better. And as I said, this is the first time I've ever heard so much English coming out of your mouth in one sitting.
Yeah.
So happy to have been a part of this, and I'm glad that next time I see you, I know more about you and I can, rap with you more about that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Loki. And Maurice, any closing remark before I close out the program, yeah?
Jelly, I was telling you, I never knew when you started this program that Maurice, to be one of the persons on the program. I never think I was really one of those persons that, people would look on to tell me story and so on. But I'm glad you lead this platform and, all of us can tell you what we really went through, going to look and how great the opportunity was. So, give thanks for the program, Jelly.
Yeah, thank you. And so you said something with me a while ago that touched me, Maurice. You say the facts that you think say, and Dante said it earlier, it's like people like Unamu, your voice one, you want thing. When we start the program,
Motivational.
Yeah, man. It's like me, I just say, you never think say you get a chance to come tell me. I want to hear a story, but I want to hear a story, Maurice. And this one is important for other people listen and realize as a quiet guy and him not braggadocious, but him have him story. Him have him story and him pay attention. And I love that, Maurice. I appreciate that, my brother. Trust me. And the whole idea of this conversation is not a popularity thing, or is not. This is not a. This is not a contest with who is popular in Meadowbrook. It's about everybody memories. Everybody is not. It's not a contest we say where you achieve after Meadowbrook, or it's just where you remember I go Meadowbrook. That's the purpose of this one. If you want to come talk about where you achieve after Meadowbrook, yeah, your story you talk about it. Me not stop a man. Yeah, exactly. Me not stop a man to talk about him achievement. I'm welcome to do that. But trust me, man, the whole idea is to get as much story as we can from the humblest person like yourself, Maurice, because that's the thing where it strikes me more than anything else is the humility in terms of your coming on. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate the words the way you put out for the podcast. I know that people hear it and invite your sister and son to come on, because I welcome for them story too. I want to hear them story. Definitely, my brother. Anyway, thank you, people. Luke with as I said, the second hardest working footballer ever come on Meadowbrook. And that's my opinion. And anybody want to challenge that, them can come.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Donovan, Dante, Tegra Thomas, the best night watchman of the business. And when you know what night watchman is, go look it up, because the night watchman you're not arguing with it none at all. And
All is there.
and Maurice White, I'm one of the famous name from a famous group, Earth, Wind and Fire. It was a great conversation tonight here, my brother. And we thank.
Yeah.
It's a great conversation. And we thank all the way, and we thank that great school at 2A Meadowbrook Avenue will bring us together after all these years. We can still have a conversation. Like, with a picker, I eat some food one evening and just a chat same for 2 hours. And we say, right, so that time for go home, you know. That's how the conversation go. But have a good night, my brother. Peace and good out. Luke, Dante, Maurice, have a good night, my brother.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, man.
All right,
cool.
bless up, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, cool.
Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories. And remember to give us all the encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories. And he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright. Hello, this is Jelly, your Meadowbrook Memories host. Would you like to know how Meadowbrook won 7 trophies in 4 years in the 1980s? Purchase a copy of my book, The Startling Surprise for a Friend, a Relative, or a Student at Meadowbrook. Thank you. Check the link below. The views expressed by guests on this podcast are their own, and their appearances on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. While we will not add to statements made by a guest, we reserve the right to exclude statements or remarks that might be considered inflammatory. Thank you.